everybody, my name is Sydney. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I am not gonna open the video this way. Hi everybody, thanks for stopping by. My name is Sydney. Welcome to my channel. I've started this channel because I got accepted into the Disney College program and I wanted something fun to document my experience. So most of my videos are going to be related to that, but I will have some other fun stuff thrown in there. So this first video, I just wanted to be a little introduction, and I also wanted to do the DCP tag. I've seen a lot of other people doing it. I think it's a really fun idea. So we're just going to jump right on into that. All right, so let's jump right on into the DCP tag questions. So the first question is, how did you hear about the program? I first heard about it when I was in high school, and though I was too young to apply for it then, I knew it was something that I really wanted to do. I've grown up near Disneyland, and I've lived here my whole life, and I've always wanted to work for the company, so I knew this would be the perfect opportunity. I applied a couple times while I was actually in college, and it just never worked out. I don't think the timing was right, and so I applied one last time right after I graduated, and I got in, so I think the timing was right this time around. The second question is, how was the interview process? It was good for me. The day I applied, I got an email about a web-based interview just a couple hours after I filled out the application. That was further than I'd ever gotten in the past, so I did that. And as soon as I was done, I got another email asking to schedule a phone interview. So I had my phone interview a couple days after that. Honestly, it went well. Like, I can say that now because I can't jinx anything now, but I was hesitant to say that I thought it went well afterwards because I was just so afraid of jinxing it. But looking back, I had a fun time doing it, and that's not a word you would use to describe interviews as fun, but it was a good interview. I had a lot of good conversation with my interviewer, and I felt good about it afterwards. After that, I had to wait 15 days to find out, which were the longest 15 days of my life, but there was good news at the end of that wait. The third question is actually, where was I when I found out that I got in? I was on a cruise. So I didn't have internet while I was on the cruise, and I knew there was going to be another acceptance wave coming, and I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Like, if I'm not going to have internet, how am I supposed to find out? And so we were on land 3 days out of the cruise. The first day, they did a little wave, and I didn't hear anything, and then they finished it the next day. So I was actually in Mazatlan. We had just gotten off the ship, and I finally had internet access again, and so I checked my email, and I saw the email that I just said congratulations, and I immediately burst into tears. My mom took a picture of me. I sent it to all my friends. It was the happiest moment of my entire life. Okay, so question 4, the last take I did for this one was awful, so we're starting over. Question 4 is, what role did you get, or what is your preferred role? I got attractions, which was my preferred role. It was my top choice. I talked about it during my phone interview. Like I said, I've grown up near Disneyland and going to Disneyland my whole life, and ever since I was little, I've always been about the rides and attractions. It's always been my favorite thing to do, and I am beyond excited that I get to make the magic for other people that attractions cast members have made for me my whole life. So the next question, number 5, how did you find your roommates, and how many do you want? I have the perfect number. We have 6 of us. I actually met them, so I've met one of them in person already. She and I and a few other people went to one of the auditions for character performers together, and that was the second time I met her. I met her one time before that in the park. And so she got accepted before I did, and as soon as I got accepted, she reached out, and she was like, once you pick your dates, let me know. If you want to live with us, that's great. And so our dates lined up, and I get to live with her and the little group that she formed, and I'm so excited. We've been talking every day since then, and it's a really great group of girls. I feel really good about it. So number 6, what are you going to miss most while you're doing the program? So I am really close with my parents. I'm an only child, so the three of us always do stuff together. So obviously I'm gonna miss them. I'm also really, really, really gonna miss my cat, you guys. Like I told my parents, I was like, you need to learn how to FaceTime because I need to talk to my cat at least once a week. She's the sweetest little fluff ball. I love her so much, and I don't know what I'm gonna do without her for 5 months. And also, I'm really gonna miss my friends here. It's gonna be hard being away from them. It's already hard because like we all graduated and I don't get to see them every day. And I have friends even from back home now that I'm living at home for a few months. I still don't get to see my friends from my hometown all that often. But it's gonna be weird being that far away from them for so long. That's the first time that's ever happened for me. So we're gonna see what happens with that. Okay, number 8. Sorry, I'm like awkwardly reading this off my computer, you guys. No, just kidding. We're doing number 7. Number 7, what's your favorite Disney park? So, Disneyland, obviously my number one choice. It's like my second home. I am there as often as I can be. I love it. I don't feel happier than I do when I'm in Disneyland. But in Walt Disney World, I actually got to go for the first time this summer because I have some amazing friends who pitched in and made it possible for me to go. And I loved Epcot. Like it's so different from anything that we have here. I thought the rides were really cool. I thought the World Showcase was absolutely amazing. And fingers crossed that I get to do something for attractions with Epcot while I'm there. Okay, number 8. Now we're on number 8. What's the first thing that you want to do when you get to Florida? I really want to bond with my roommates. I know that we have a little bit of time before we start traditions and work and all that, so I just want to make the most of that time, get to hang out with them, maybe go on some adventures, and I'm just really excited because I know that we're going to be a really great group, and I can't wait to meet them in person. Okay, number 9. What's the number one thing on my bucket list? So, I put that my like socially acceptable answer is to experience every attraction at least once while I was there over the summer. I didn't get to do everything just because there was so much to do, and I got to do everything that was like top of my list, but I didn't get to do everything, obviously. So I want to make sure that I go on every attraction at least once, and also there's a few restaurants that like are pretty high on my list. Number 1 being the dinosaur restaurant in Disney Springs. Really excited to check that one out, you guys. But my like real first answer on my bucket list is I want to go to the Africa Pavilion in Disney's Animal Kingdom while it's raining and just play Africa by Toto. That's my number 1 thing on my bucket list. So moving on. Back again. Sorry again. I keep messing up on question 10 because I can't stop rambling. So we're going to hope that this take is the winner. So question number 10. What is one thing that you hope to take away from the experience? How to be a better vlogger. No, that's not my answer. I am hoping that this will show me that I will be okay living completely independently from home. I went to school about 45 minutes away from my hometown, so I could come home as often as I wanted. Which was definitely when I would come home to do laundry. But it was nice because like I could be independent, but I didn't have to be at the same time. So I think this will be a really good experience because it'll teach me how to do that like totally on my own. Also, obviously, the work experience is going to be a huge takeaway. I am so excited that I get to work for a company as huge and amazing as Disney is. I know that no matter what, whether I continue with Disney after this or somewhere else, fingers crossed it's Disney, I know that this experience will help me really further my career, and I'm excited for that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, did I get through all 10 without having to do another take? Yes. All right, so thanks for hanging in with my super awkward intro slash DCP tag video. If you enjoyed my awkwardness, I have another video coming for you very soon. I had some fun with the Halloween time stuff at the Disneyland Resort with my roommate. So if you enjoyed this and you want to check that out, that would be amazing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm never ever gonna say that again. I'm so sorry, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging in, and we'll see you again soon. Also, guys, I was a film major, so it's really sad that I am this awkward in front of a camera.